Your next biggest beauty influencer, it's me. I'm here. You've been waiting for that girl. She is here. She's here to teach you all the tips that she knows, all the things she knows. And I'm here for you, to be a vessel for you. Run and tell your homegirls that Nori has a new tutorial up, because I ate that, period. Hey friends, what's up? Long time no see. I know. But today I'm gonna do my updated makeup routine because things have changed. I'm not gonna lie, not gonna yai. My makeup routine has definitely changed, not drastically, but oh lordy. It has changed a little bit, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not the same as the first beginners thingy thing. I'm talking about thingy thing, beginner's makeup routine that I did, but it is similar. I haven't changed a lot, but I changed things. And I'm gonna do a talk through today, so I'm gonna be talking to you, telling you everything that I'm doing, going piece by piece. Whatever I'm doing, you're gonna know. Every time I do it, I'm gonna let you know what I'm doing. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing it with. I'm probably gonna put a picture right here or whatever product I'm using with the name. It will be very beginners friendly. I hope the lighting is okay. I'm not sure. I'm working with what I got, using what I got, get what I want. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Shvnorri.a. If this is your first time being here, most people call me Nori, but my YouTube name is Shvnorri.a. You could just call me Nori, or you could call me Shanorri. Just don't forget the Nori. I'm gonna get started with this makeup tutorial. This is my updated makeup routine / a beginners friendly makeup routine / like a summertime makeup routine, because I guarantee you this face finna last through any type of heat. I have tested it already. I made sure I tested it before I even got up here trying to tell y'all what I'm about to do, because I would hate for somebody to be like, I followed your makeup routine, my makeup slid off. It never gave that. Never gave that. Just a disclaimer, I will be using a lot of products, but I will tell you what's optional and what's not. I just do a lot of things that I feel like make a difference in my makeup routine, but some of them I just do them because I want to do it, and I've been doing it and it hasn't failed me yet. So let's get started. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, it's your girl Shvnorri.a. I'm back with another video, and we about to start. So like I said, today is a walkthrough. Let me take my glasses off. Lashes just got done yesterday. They fresh. And y'all, between me and y'all, these are lace edges. Put a piece of lace up here. I literally just bleached the knots and plopped it on there and then did what I had to do. It's one on this side too, but I got a little band going on because I'm going to a Y2K themed little club outing tonight. So that's why my hair is like this. I'm gonna let y'all know, disclaimer, yeah, that this is a lace edge. If you looking at the video the whole time and you kind of trying to figure out, babe, I'm just letting you know now, just stop wasting your time. So first we're using, I just got this. I was in Target walking past. I always walk past the makeup aisle because that's just who I am as a person. I love makeup genuinely. Whatever, I love makeup. I don't do my makeup because I look good. I actually love makeup. I love doing makeup. So that's why I do my makeup. But I walk past the makeup aisle every time I go to Target. No matter where I go, I'm looking for the new makeup. And I seen this, and it's called the Stay Cool Primer Stick by e.l.f. It says it hydrates and soothes after applying skincare. Swipe primer stick across skin, follow with makeup. So it's a stick base. It's like a little stick, you roll it up. And I just started using this for the summer because I get red around here, and that's because usually I'm hot. So I wanted to see if it made a difference, and I felt like it did. So I put in like the areas where I know I get hot, like underneath my eyes for sure, like on my cheeks I get hot really fast. And it just gives you like that cooling sensation. I feel like it gives you that hydration on your skin that you need during the summer because it be hot, bro. It really be hot. So I put it everywhere basically. I said I put it in the areas where I be hot, but honestly, you can put it everywhere. It don't really matter because I feel like this is a primer you can't use by yourself, even though I haven't used it by itself yet. I just like that cooling sensation it gives my face, because I also feel like it gives that same effect. Like, you know when you put ice on your face and it closes your pores or it makes your skin look real clear? I think it gives that effect. So that's why I started using it. Somebody let me know down below if you used it, you felt the same way about how it makes your face feel. But I love the way it makes my face feel, so I started using it. get into it, and then we're gonna go to my good girl. I used this in my first video. I'm probably gonna continue to use this until they come out with something better. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with the 4% niacinamide. I used this in my first ever makeup tutorial. I'm gonna continue to use this probably for the rest of my life. I don't know what to tell you. So I take like maybe, it depends. I think I usually take like 3 pumps, even though this is a new bottle, so it's like not trying to come out. But I take like 2 to 3 pumps. I just put it everywhere. I'll put it on like I would put on moisturizer. And people ask me how I prep my skin. So I do my normal skincare, and I have a skincare video on here. I use my normal skincare, I do my moisturizer, and then I proceed to put on my primers and things. And I'm gonna show y'all a new little step that I started doing for the summer, and I also feel like it helps with my laugh line, so I use it. I'm gonna show y'all the little step I do, because I used to just use this by itself and just move on, but since it got hot outside, I need extra precautions. And y'all see how I'm kind of like patting this, and I'm rubbing it and I'm patting it. I don't really know the proper way you're supposed to put this on, but I know what I do. And I just add as I go, like if I feel like I need some more. Sorry, my voice is cracking. If I feel like I need some more, I add some more. Like it's no biggie. And you want to make sure like all pieces of hair are not on your face and stuff, like. And I like to pat it underneath my eyes too, just make sure it's everywhere. And I like to let it dry a little bit before I move on to the next product. So that was the e.l.f. primer. That's my girl, my good girl. So I'm finna fan do. And then this is another step I just started doing. e.l.f. has got all the primers right now. So if you're looking for a good primer, I'm telling you, e.l.f., if y'all see this, send me a PR or do something. Shout out to your girl, because I love y'all. So you're supposed to shake this before you use it, which is why I'm shaking this. This is the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Now, this is like a dual setting spray. It doubles as a primer and a setting mist. So it has like, I wish I should have showed y'all before I shook it, but I did it by habit. So it has like an oil base, which is supposed to be like the primer, and then it has the spray, which is supposed to be the spray. But you're supposed to shake it before you spray it so that your face isn't oily. So I shake it up, then I spray it on my face because it is supposed to act like a primer as well. I sprayed on top of all of that. Now this is, I don't know, when I did my face like this last time, when I say my face stayed the whole night, and it was so pretty, and like it wasn't too dry and it wasn't too oily. It was like that right tone that I needed it to be. It did what it had to do for me for that night. So I will continue to keep spraying that on as like kind of like a primer as well. During the summer, you want to make sure you're using primer for sure, because you need something for your makeup to to grip to. If your makeup doesn't have something to grip to, your makeup's gonna go to sliding off your face, and you're gonna be looking like a clown. Like, you know them pictures of the clowns when they be crying, the mascara be falling down? That's how you're gonna be looking by the end of the night, and nobody wants to look like that. That doesn't give, it's not cute, it's not a vibe. So now, moving forward, we're gonna use, and mine is old. I've been having it since I used to do makeup on other people, and I just never got a new bottle. So this is the Equate brand, which is Walmart. This is Calamine lotion. And what percentage is this? It doesn't say. I'm looking for the percent because I'm a pharmacist. That's just what I be looking for, because I know stuff be having a percent on it. But on the back it says 8%, and it has zinc oxide. But just get Calamine lotion. I get the pink one. I know they have a clear one, but I don't know if that makes a difference. I might try the clear one day, but I like this one because I can see it, and I can see when it dries. So it's like this pink type of, and people say you're not supposed to put this on your face, but I don't care. It gets rid of my smile lines for real, and my makeup lasts all night, so I'm gonna use it. So I just put it on my hand. Sometimes I put it on the brush, but today I put it on my hand, and I put it on like the back of my hand. I'm just gonna like put it in places where I know that I tend to sweat or it tends to crease up. So definitely my smile line. So I like to poke my cheek out like this and put it right there. And I love to put it like by my nose too, especially like where my glasses go. And there's no rhyme or reason to how you place this on, because it's all going to dry. You're going to put your foundation over it anyways, or whatever you're choosing to use that day. You're going to put it over that anyways. I like to put some on my forehead sometimes on my nose. And I only put a little bit on my forehead because I don't like to use that much makeup on my forehead. But this is really the places I put it for real. Sometimes I'll put it like right here if I know I'm going to be out for a long time. But I don't like to put it all over my face because I think it's not necessary. But This helps a lot with my smile line, so I like them basically put it there. Some people like put it in their T-zone, like underneath their eyes, on their forehead, on their nose. Sometimes people put it on their chin. I put it where I put it. You can put it where you think you need it, but what I will say is your makeup's gonna last all night. I used to use this on my clients when I knew they were having a long day and they need their makeup to stay all day. This was like my go-to, like, oh, you need your makeup to stay all day? I got you. Like, I use this for weddings. Listen, and then I'm gonna put like an extra layer on my smile lines because I hate when my smile lines show throughout the night. Like, as your makeup starts to crease and stuff, your smile lines will start to show. It's not cute. It's not cute. Y'all probably like, this is white. Trust me, once it dries and you put the foundation over it, it's not gonna bother you. And I'm not even using foundation, so it's gonna show you how much this really like does not show underneath your makeup. So I'm gonna let this dry, and you need to let it dry because if you try to put on foundation right after this, it's gonna mix into the foundation, so you don't want to do that. So I'm gonna let it dry. So it's dry, y'all. Now we're gonna move on. So actually, it's the summertime and I'm not too fond of using foundation during the summertime because it could get real cakey or whatever the case may be, child. So I'm gonna go in, and I'm shaking it. I don't know why I'm shaking it because it don't matter, but I'm going in with the Halo Glow Liquid Filter by e.l.f. This might as well be a whole e.l.f. tutorial, even though I'm not using all e.l.f. products, but a lot of them I am using because they're so good. This is the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I got the shade Tan Deep. Let me see if that has that's shade 6. Shade 6 Tan Deep. And I'm gonna use this. This is not actually a foundation. You're supposed to put it underneath foundation to give your foundation a glow, but it has a tint to it, so it's almost like a tinted primer. I don't even know what it's supposed to be, but what I do know is I use it as a foundation. So I just like to pat it all over my face because this will be my foundation for the night. And I really put it on the lower half of my face for real. I don't like to put a lot of foundation on my forehead because it's not necessary. I feel like it never makes a difference. And then I'm gonna spray in between. I'm gonna spray in between with this Morphe Jumbo Continuous Prep Set and Mist. Yeah, Prep and Set Mist. This is the gold bottle. So I use this in between. You could use this as a setting spray as well, but you also could use it as like a, what do they call it? Like a prepping spray, or like a in-between spray to like make sure your makeup is blending in and stuff, and to make sure it's still wet, because you want your makeup to be wet when you're trying to blend it out and stuff. And it also helps making your makeup stay longer when you spray in between. So I like to do that sometimes. Sometimes I don't. It depends. But I think I notice a difference when I spray in between and when I don't. Either way, whatever floats your boat. If you forget to spray in between, it's not going to make a major difference in your face. Like, you're not going to be like, oh, I could tell that I ain't spraying in between. But also, it doesn't hurt. So yeah, I like to spray in between sometimes. And you see I'm patting it in with... This is an Instapot brush from Real Techniques. I love Real Technique brushes. And I'm just patting. I'm doing a patting motion. You want to pat, because especially because you have this Calamine lotion all over your face, you want to pat it in those areas, because if you try to like swipe it, first of all, you're going to have streaks on your face. And then if you try, I don't know, I just feel like if you swipe it, you're going to have streaks. So I don't do that. I just pat in, and it makes it look more skin-like to me when you pat in. And then I take the excess that came from the bottom and just put a little bit on the top. I don't go crazy. Like I said, I don't feel like it's necessary to have all that makeup on your forehead. And then it gets around your edges and around your hairline. It's just not necessary, so I don't like it. And then I like to take a beauty blender and just pat it in to make it look more skin-like. Because beauty blenders help take all the excess makeup off. Like, see, it took some of it off just in case you use too much and you just want to look more skin-like, which during the summer, that is the goal. And you see I'm not really patting like where the Calamine lotion is, because that'll take away the product from the Calamine lotion. Then the Calamine lotion will show. You don't want the Calamine lotion to show. And I'm just showing y'all this brush again. It's the Instapot brush. It's the 202 Real Techniques brush. If you type in Instapot, I also have it on my Amazon storefront. You will find this brush. I don't know if they sell it in the store anymore. I want to say this might be discontinued. They also have some good dupes on Shein for this brush. So I'm just showing you what it looks like. So if you see the brush somewhere, you know this is the brush I use. And like I said, I just pat it in. I used to use this on clients. I use it on myself. This is my favorite like applying foundation brush in the world. And then I'm just gonna blend it around my neck. One tone shoddy now, because my face is lighter than my the rest of my body. So I like to use a darker foundation, and that helps like when I'm highlighting and contouring and stuff to like balance it out, because sometimes highlighting can make you look lighter than you actually are. So you kind of want to balance all of that out. So I like to do that. I'm taking the Juvia's Place. This is their cream bronzer. Juvia's Place cream bronzer. I love their bronzers, by the way. This is the shade Amber. And I have used this in another video before, but I'm showing y'all everything because I want y'all to see what I'm doing exactly. So I literally take another angle brush. This is a 405 brush. I think this is like a cheek something brush. I don't remember the name of this. I don't remember the name, but it looks just like the Instapot brush. It's just smaller, and it's purple, and it says 405 on the front. This is what I use for my contour. So I take this. This is cream. This is a cream consistency. I take this, I tap it, and I put it on the side of my cheeks. This is where my contour would be. So you want to start like where your ear, in the middle of your ear, or like where your sideburn is, and just go like, I like to go like to the middle of my eye almost. I don't know if that makes sense, but I stop it right there. And I kind of like push it up a little bit to give me like a high cheekbone effect. Do y'all see that? And you can't really see it because I don't like a super dark contour anymore. I used to be that girl, but that's just not my vibe anymore. And you just push that like where your sideburns start, or like at the top of your ear, you just push that up. And yeah, that's just what I like to do for my cream contour. Then I like to take it down the sides of my face to slim my face a little bit. And then I also like to take a little bit, and I don't add more. I just put it where my eyebrow is because I'm going to contour my nose, and this snatches my nose even more when I do this. So I love to put it like at the top of my brow. And then sometimes I go around my forehead a little bit. Just a little bit, you know, get that snatched look. And yeah, so you can't really see it now, but it's gonna make more of a difference when I add all my other products. But for right now, it's not making that much of a difference, but you'll see. And I still like to go in and blend the bottom, because like I said, you want to make sure everything blended while you're doing this process, okay? All right, now we're gonna move on to the best part. So the first time I did my beginner's makeup tutorial, I did not know how to use liquid blush, and now I do. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I use liquid blush. I do the Ombre liquid blush now. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the Juvia's Place liquid blush in the shade Soft Tulip, and I'm gonna put that at the lower part of where my cheeks in, like the high part of my cheek, but like the lower part of the high part. So like down here, I just do one dot because this is very pigmented. And the reason why I put this underneath my highlight, because I am gonna go in and highlight my under eyes, but because this stuff is so potent, you do not want to be putting this over your highlight, because you're gonna have to go back in with concealer to fix it. So I put it underneath. It makes my process go by faster. I don't have to go back and add more concealer. One and done. So then I take the shade Pink Lady, and sometimes I take another shade called Peach Rose, but today I'm only gonna do these two because I want to kind of go for the pink blush look. And I put it at the top, like the highest point of my cheek. So y'all see that it's like an ombre effect. It's gonna be an ombre effect, watch. So now I'm gonna take, let me show you what brush I use. I don't know the name of this brush, but it's an angled fluffy brush. Y'all see that? And we're gonna blend out the lighter color first on both cheeks. So because you want the lighter one to be down there, and then you want to go into the darker color and just blend that out. Now, do I think it makes that much of a difference? Not really. Kind of. And I like to put it on the side of like low-key my eyebrow, because I love blush, y'all. Y'all probably like, this looks crazy. Just trust the process. But I put it all on my cheek. I put it right up here, and y'all, I just keep blending till I can't blend on my butt. Y'all see how I said it was potent? Y'all see that? And I'm pushing it in too. I'm not like trying to swirl it around for real. I'm pushing it in. So it's kind of a lot, but once I add concealer, you're not gonna be able to see this. So yeah, that's what I like to do. And you can still kind of see the contour. And even if you can't, just go underneath it with the contour. That don't, listen, that ain't stopping nothing. Okay? So it looks like a lot now, but I promise you, when I do my underneath the eye concealer, you're not even gonna see it. Y'all probably like, she looks like a clown. Listen, trust the process. And I'm just blending. I like for it to go into my eyebrows a little bit. I'm just a little crazy like that. But yeah. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna go into highlighting. Okay. So I like to use 2 shades lighter than me because I love a bright under eye and I love a yellow undertones. The shade I use is Born This Way, the multi-use concealer. I used this in my first tutorial as well. I love this concealer. I probably need to buy some more because I think I'm gonna be out soon. I don't know, this has lasted me a really long time, just saying. But yeah, I use this the Born This Way concealer, and I use the shade Latte. Let me show y'all again so y'all see it. I'm probably gonna put pictures up anyways, but I like to show y'all what I'm using. Yeah. So I take the shade Latte and I go in under my eyes like this. Oh, I forgot to add my nose. No, I don't need to add my nose contour. Hold on. Yeah, I almost forgot my steps, y'all. I go under just like that. And sometimes I like to fan it out a little bit so I have something to blend, you know? I like to put it up there. Yeah, on the sides of my nose, see? And then I take some of my Cupid's bow on my chin, and then I really take it down my nose, like straight down. You could use a brush for this, but it's really not necessary. The applicator is thin enough for you to go straight down your nose. And I like to put a little bit on my forehead because you want a little bit of a highlight on your forehead. Just a little bit, just the remnants of what's left on the concealer brush. Don't take no more concealer. And that's how I highlight. And then this is my little secret. This was also in my last tutorial. Some things have not changed and some things have. Honestly, I think if you watch the first one, you'll see the little differences that I've made, and some of them are maybe drastic to you, but I think this is much easier than the way I was doing it the first time personally. Now I'm taking Fair Warm by e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. And I take like, sometimes I dot it and sometimes I just drag it across just in the inner corner because I don't want it to go all the way out. I just want it right here because I love a bright under eye. That's just, I'm just the girl. Okay. So we took the Fair Warm, we put it in the inner corner, we put the Latte on the outside, on the chin, on the Cupid's bow, and you see I didn't put that Fair Warm nowhere else because it's not needed. You just want your inner eye bright. You don't want everything bright. So now I'm gonna show y'all how I blend. And I like to try to go into depth about how I blend this out because sometimes people get confused. And I'm gonna show y'all a new tool I use to blend now. Y'all be so proud of me. I'm gonna spray before I do this. So yeah, just spray a little bit. Not too much, not too much. So now let me show you how I blend out. I'm probably gonna have to get out one of my little mirrors for this. Well, actually I have a mirror in front of me. I guess I could just do that. So you wanna blend out the ends first. And I'm taking, this is like their concealer brush. This is probably a dupe because it doesn't have a name on it. But if you know Real Techniques, you've seen this brush before. I don't know the number, I don't know the name because I think this is a dupe. I got this one off of Shein, so. I know the name, but I know it's a concealer brush. You've seen it before. If you've seen the little packages of Real Techniques, little starter brush kits, this is usually in there. If you know, you know. So I'm taking that brush and I'm just patting the outsides. I'm patting the outside because I want it to blend into the blush. I want it to blend into everything else going on around it. So you want it to blend. So I take that on the outsides and then I like to drag the rest of that product out. And I just tap. I'm not, like I said, I don't like doing what are those motions, like swirling motions or swiping motions. You want to tap. That's what I'm doing. I'm tapping. That's all I'm doing is tapping. You see how the blush is still there? That's because I kind of fanned it out so that the blush still has like an opportunity to shine. You see that? And it doesn't look crazy anymore because you have the concealer covering up a little bit of that blush and you still get the blush effect that you want. So yeah, I'm just taking it. I kind of take it at an angle, like underneath my eye as I blend. Then I'm gonna show y'all what else I do that makes the blending process even easier. So first I go in with a brush, right? Then I'm gonna show y'all what I do next. But I'm gonna take the rest and blend those out more before I show y'all what I do. So take that, blend out your chin. Don't forget the chin. People be forgetting the chin. You gotta blend out the chin, baby. And then you kind of want to take it on your nose a little bit. Just tap your nose because you're going to go in with your contour to like kind of tighten up the nose anyway. So that's not that important. You just tap it a little bit, tap your forehead a little bit. Then I'm going to show y'all the product, not the product, the tool I use now to blend out my concealer. So this is a clean powder puff, a triangle powder puff. This is my new best friend for blending, and it makes this process go by way faster than if you was blending this out with just a beauty blender and with just the brush. Let me show y'all. I barely use my beauty blender now because of this. So you take it and you just tap. You literally just tap. And it spreads everything out so evenly. Like, I just go up the side of my eye. I tap where the blush is. Like, y'all, I'm just tapping. That's it. You see how fast that blended out? That's honestly insane, y'all. It's so easy. It blends everything out. It helps you with, like, setting underneath your eyes. Or not even setting, but, like, blending out that concealer underneath your eyes before setting and, like, not leaving any creases, because it just evenly blends out all of that concealer. Like, y'all, this is, when I say this changed my life, and it kind of helps dry that concealer down a little bit too. Like, I don't know, it's like a magician. I can't describe it, I can't explain it, but it's literally the go. Like, y'all see how fast I blend that out? Do y'all see that? And I'm still gonna go back in with the Fair Warm, because now I'm gonna contour my nose, period. So we're gonna take a little bit of that Fair Warm, keep it right there, keep it right there. And I like to mix in a little bit of the latte just to make sure it's not too bright. So just a little bit on the outsides. And then we're gonna do our nose contour. So we're gonna take that Juvia's Place. I like to say Juvia's, don't mind me, it's Juvia's, but I'm just a hole sometimes. I like to say Juvia's because it just feels better rolling off the tongue. Juvia's Place. Looking for my brush that I use to contour my nose that I also got off of Shein. Shein really did they big one, okay? I got so many brushes from Shein. I should have did a brush haul, but like, I didn't know if anybody wanted to sit through that, so I didn't do it. But y'all, I'm looking for the brush that I used. There you go, at the bottom of the bag, of course. So I'm taking the Juvia's Place again in Amber. I tap it a little bit, and y'all see this brush? It's like a little angled brush. It's like angled, but it's fluffy. That's what I use to contour my nose. I have cut down the time of contouring my nose because of this brush. So I tap it once because this stuff is so dark that it could end up looking crazy. And I like to lightly take it down the sides. And you want to do it lightly, because if you don't do it lightly, it could end up looking crazy. Y'all see how I'm taking it down the side of my eyebrow? Ooh, this has changed my life, y'all, I promise you. So I'm taking it down the side. You wanted to give like an airbrush finish almost, and then you take it all the way down to the bottom of your nose. Yup. Yup. Sometimes you want to go back up a little bit to make the line straighter. Y'all see how I'm doing that? This is amazing. Sometimes I pat it down. Oh, that's a little dark, but you could always blend. It's a little dark, but I could always blend that out. But y'all, this brush has cut down my time of contouring my nose so much. Like, yeah, I don't even take all that time no more. Can y'all see me? I just take it down the side of my nose. I like a real nice nose contour, even though I know somebody commented like, oh, you don't need to do that, your nose is perfect. Listen, babe, listen, I'm gonna put the makeup on. I'm gonna put the makeup on. I'm not gonna sugarcoat the makeup. I'm not gonna play around with the makeup. I'm gonna put it on. Like, y'all lucky I'm not in full drag queen makeup. Like, I don't play that. You're gonna see that I have makeup on my face. Like, you're gonna know it's makeup on my face. I don't play that, oh, hee hee ha ha. What Carisha said, I don't hee hee ha ha get drunk. Like, I don't hee hee ha ha put on my makeup. Like, you're gonna know the makeup is there, babe. I don't play that. Like, no. So yeah, y'all like, oh, why are you doing your nose like that? You don't have to do this. That's up to you. But if I'm just showing y'all what I do, this is optional if you don't want your nose to be super snatched. But me, I'm trying to give nose job shawty. Y'all see that? Snatch. Mwah. No bars. Okay, so I did my nose contour. As you can see, all I did was take that cream contour and just make sure that line was as straight as possible in the middle. Just kept doing it, and this angle helped so much with making sure that line is straight. Just kept doing it. Now I'm gonna blend out the corners of this, right? So I'm gonna like drag it down a little bit and drag it under my eye, because I want to blend these two colors together before I go in with that powder puff, because the powder puff is really just to spread it out and to evenly blend it, but you still want to blend those two colors together before you do all of that. So that's what I'm about to do. And then I also like to take my foundation brush sometimes and like go in areas that I feel like are not blended all the way. Like I feel my contour is a little too dark down here, so I'm gonna blend that. Yeah, like, yeah, sometimes you gotta go in with the foundation brush and just make sure everything is blended out. So I don't add no more foundation, I just go in. And then also I want to add a little bit more blush because I took away, of course I took away a lot of the blush when I blended out the rest of my stuff. So to add it back, I just go in with that brush. I don't add no more, just go in with the brush. So now I'm gonna go back in with this triangle and I'm gonna pat the side of my nose, and then I'm gonna pat it going up my eye so that it still gives contour. You know, you still want high cheekbones, contour vibes. You still want everything to be like in a triangle shape because that's what brings your face up and it makes your face look like whoop, snatch. You want a snatch face. Listen, like I said, I put makeup on. I don't hee hee ha, I play with makeup. I put it on. Yeah, so I'm taking it down the side of my nose, like I said, underneath my eye. You want to make sure it's blended underneath your eye because when you go to set, you don't want creasing. And this helps with that. This helps a lot with that. And then sometimes I like to take some of that and put it like in the areas I know I want it highlighted, because I know I took some of that away when I went in with that, you know, that foundation brush. So I like to bring it back. And then I'm still gonna go in with a little bit of the blush because I still want the blush on the side of my face. And yeah, a little bit right there. And yeah, y'all, so that's it when it comes to like highlighting and contouring with cream. Now we're about to go in with powders, and you see me like looking closely. I want to make sure nothing is creasing, so that's why I keep looking close. This side isn't creasing, but this side is a little bit. So I'm gonna add some more concealer, which, where did I put the one I want to use? Where did I put it? Yeah, I hate when I get to losing stuff when I know that I'm trying to hurry up. This isn't fair warm. This is medium sand. I'm just about to do a little bit right here because it's still light. It's not as light as the other one, but it's still light. And because I need that side to not crease, so I'm going to take that. And then I'm going to take, because I probably took some of it away with the brush, I'm going to go in with the triangle and just pat underneath my eyes. And I'm doing it real subtly because I don't want this to crease. That's why I'm making sure like all that product is patted under there. Yes. Y'all, when I say I love this thing, I love this thing. This has changed my life. This has rocked my world. She's that girl. I'm that girl. Yes. Yeah, this has changed my life for real. And I still want to go back in with the with this and make sure this part is dark because I want that to be all, you know, snatch. So I just go in with this brush that has some of the cream contour on it. I'll just go back down my nose a little bit because you just want to make sure everything is snatched and do what it's supposed to do. And then you don't want no harsh lines either, so I still go back in and like, you just gotta plug and chug, baby. You gotta plug and chug. You don't want no harsh lines. You want to make sure everything is blended. And right now, everything looks blended enough for me to move on and set. Also, I feel like I'm giving a little bit of Cruella de Vil or like witch nose. So I'm going to go in with that contour and like kind of go at the bottom of my nose to make sure all of that is blended out. Because I don't want it to give like Cruella de Vil nose. So yeah. So now we're going to go in with setting powder. And y'all, you don't have to use the Ultra Pink setting powder, but this is my new jam. So that's what I'll be using. So this is the One Size Ultra Pink setting powder. And I feel like it complements my blush so well. So I use it just under my eye though. Like just under my eye because I love what it looks like. Like I can't describe it. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I can't contain it. And then I'm just going to dump it because this is kind of hard to use. I'm going to dump it inside the top. Like this stuff will literally go everywhere. So I like to dump it inside the top. I had dumped it just like that. And then it's in here. So it's, y'all can see it's pink. It is pink now. I take that same triangle Mind you, like I said, you want to make sure all of this is blended, no creasing. You take it, put it in there, blow a little bit of it off, and pat it in. And I gotta try, he just made some new Patrick Star just made some new colors, and I need to try them because they're like yellowy, and they're the undertone I need for really under my eyes. Because I haven't figured out if it's the fact that I like the ultra pink with my blush, or if it's the fact that I just like this setting powder. I may just like the setting powder. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out. But when I do, I will let you know. But I love to put it where my blush is. I just think this looks so pretty. So neat, so pretty. I love the pink underneath my eye. Something about it just complements my skin. And I don't know if I just like pink so much that like I'm blinded. But I might be blind. Then I put it back in the top and I just close the top because this stuff does get messy if you don't make sure it's closed right. And y'all see how it like kind of toned down how bright it was under there because of the pink. I can't describe why it's so good, but it's so good. And I'm gonna try the other colors that he just came out with, but this is what I'm using for now. I love that setting powder. It's so fine. But y'all know this is my girl. This is my OG girl. I used this in the last video. I'll be using this for the rest of my life as well. This is Dermablend. I use transparent, and I take that same powder puff, put it in. I'm probably gonna have to change the battery of this camera soon. Take that same powder puff, I put it in there, blow it, and then I'm gonna pat it in the inner corners because that's where I want it to be brightest at, and like right underneath my eye, because I don't want to take away from the fact that I just put the pink there for the blush. So I like to put it right up under here, right under my eye. I don't want to take away from the pink that's in that blush. Y'all, this just, it does something to my spirit. I don't know. And I like to pat it in. I don't like to bake anymore per se. I like to just pat it in. Something about it. But I'm going to show you what I do bake though. I bake my smile lines because they get crazy. So I'm just patting in that Dermablend. And then I like to take the Dermablend down the side of my cheek and like kind of push it up like that. Because I like for it to chisel my face. And then sometimes I drag it down like that. Did y'all see how I did that? You don't want to put too much because it could leave like a white cast. Even though I don't really get no white cast because I go in with the all over face powder anyway. So I don't really have all them problems. So yeah, that don't really pertain to me. Now I'm going to show y'all what I do. I like to set my smile lines because through the night, my smile lines get crazy. So I'm going to do that same little puffy face. I'm going to take this and I'm going to bake my smile lines. So I go. And I like to pat it in. Okay. So this probably looks crazy right now, but I promise you, you're gonna thank me for it when throughout the night your makeup isn't creasing. Now I'm gonna change this battery because it's about to go dead, and we're gonna continue the video. We're back. So as I let this bake, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I also do something new with my eyebrows now. It's not that new, but it's definitely new. It's not what I was doing the last time I did a beginner's friendly makeup tutorial. So let's get into it. So I kind of just let my brows stay in whatever state they're in because usually my brows are tamed. If your eyebrows are already done, this is easier. I don't do my eyebrows for real. I started using a razor, kind of, not really. I haven't done that razor in like a few months, so whatever. I keep my eyebrows as like straight as possible as they can be. Like I don't like to brush them up because I feel like that makes them bigger, and plus it just don't look right sometimes. So I take the glue. I'm using the Kiss glue, and it's dirty because I've had this glue for a minute. This is a Kiss strip lash glue, strip lash adhesive. And I use the clear one, of course, because it's for my brows, so you don't want it to be black, because duh, right? And you take some of that glue, and then I'm going to take, let me show you my new favorite tool in the world. This is also an e.l.f. tool. I think it's called the brow applicator, something applicator. It was something brow applicators, brow lift applicator, maybe that's what it's called. brow lift applicator by elf. It's in that video I did with my new makeup products. I bought like 3 of them. This is my favorite brow thing now. So what I do is I brush the glue into my brows, and I don't wait till it's like all the way dry. I brush it while it's still kind of wet so that I could kind of maneuver my brows around. And I need to get and you want to kind of do this before it dries all the way, because once it dries, the flakes start happening and the flakes go everywhere, and then yeah, it's not cute. So I kind of brush the glue into my brows or whatever, and then I like to take the little spatula and push my brows down. Yes, so that it makes it easier for me to draw my brow on. And it might be like a little powder and stuff in your eyebrows, but that's okay, because once you go over with the little pen that I'm about to use for my brows, none of that matters. So then you want to take it with the other eyebrow. So put it in the brow, put the glue all in the brow, and you want to, you know, hurry up because you don't want this to dry. I was going to add some more to this brow, but I'm just going to wait. And then you want to brush the glue within the hair. Like you want to brush it into the hair. Brush it into the hair, right? And then you're going to take this thing, the little spatula part, and push those hairs down. You kind of want it to give like a lemonade look almost. Sometimes you could like take your finger too and just kind of push it down as well. But yeah, that's how I do my brows now. I use that. And sometimes when it's like excess stuff on the top of my brows, I try to push it off with my finger, because sometimes the glue could get like weird and start flaking and stuff. So you just push it down with your finger. But you about to take that pen and do your brows anyway, so none of that's gonna matter. So now I'm gonna show y'all. I used this in another video, I think, but I don't think I did my actual brows in the video. So this is the Lift and Snatch elf. No, this is NYX. I'm talking about elf. This is the Lift and Snatch NYX brow tint pen. I use the shade Espresso, and it's literally like a little pen. It has like ink in it. And when I say it gives that sparse brow look, it's so tea. So I like to take it in the back first and just do like hair-like strokes. I love the little sparse brow look now. That's like my thing. Take it in the back. Just do hair-like strokes. Then I like to go in the front and do like a straight line at the bottom, and then just fill it in with hair-like strokes at the front too. And yeah, that's just my new little jam. Like, and if I mess up, it's okay, because I'm going to clean it up with concealer. So I'm not being too precise. As you can see too, I don't remember if I did it in the first video I did, but I'm doing my brows last. I might have did them last in the other video. I can't remember though. If you watched the other video, then you know. But some people don't. I think it's easier to do your brows first if you're a beginner. But I don't know. With this brow tint pen, I feel like even a beginner could do their brows last. So like I said, I go in the back first. Hair-like strokes. And you could do like long hair-like strokes in the back, because you want the back to be darker than the front anyway. So you can kind of do like long hair-like strokes. And I just love this pen, y'all. It's so easy to use. You just literally just keep flicking it. But anyways, yeah, y'all see how easy that was? I filled in my brows. They're not perfect yet, but you see how they give like that hair-like look? Now, if you have a real precise hand, you could probably leave your brows and do them like with just the pen and not clean them up. I'm so like, I just be so messy, so it'd be hard for me to just not have to clean them up. But if you're a precise girly, you probably could do this without having to clean your brows up and just literally have them like this. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean them. I'm gonna use the Kevin Aucoin concealer. I don't even know if they make this stuff anymore. I bought this when I was doing makeup. This is SX11. I found it on Amazon. I don't even know if they sell this in the store anymore. I'm not sure if this is like a discontinued product, but I still have it from when I was doing makeup, and I feel like it cleans my brows so easily. And I love the color. I just love it, and it's a real thick concealer. I like using a thick concealer underneath my brows. You could also use Tarte Tape Shape underneath your brows. I think that's a really thick concealer. I just like using a real thick concealer because my eyebrows aren't done, so it covers those hairs underneath my brows. So that's why I use this. But anyways, I'm using the Kevin Aucoin. I take it on this. This is like a flat brush. Y'all see how flat it is? It's like, it's low-key like a straight line, but it's kind of curved, so it lets me get under my arch. That's what I use for my brows. So I'm gonna go at the end, like the end of my brow first. I'm gonna get kind of close so y'all can see. And I'm using this mirror because I like to get precise. And I just keep dragging it down until I get to the end of my brow. Y'all see that? And really, you're supposed to relax your eyebrows while you're doing this, but I don't be wanting to. I don't like getting it on my lashes, so sometimes I kind of raise my brows because I don't want to get the concealer on my lashes, and that kind of helps me not do that. But y'all, sometimes this process takes longer than it's supposed to take for you to clean underneath your brows, because it gets hectic. And then I like to go in the front and just go in a straight line, straight across. It's really that arch that always gets me. That arch is what gets me. So I'm gonna shut up, because I think that's gonna help. Y'all see that? You just gotta go straight across. And I don't want my brow to be long, so I'm gonna kind of close that tail off down there. Y'all see that? I think that's clean. I'm gonna take a little bit more concealer and just try to clean it some more. This is where I always mess up. Y'all, when I say you gotta be quiet while you're doing your brows, like, it's not even funny. And I kind of want to take, a lighter color under here just because I'm doing like a Y2K theme. Now, this is optional if you're doing like a, you know, a theme and you kind of want it a little bright under there. Or you just like a heavy arch, you could take a lighter concealer. I'm taking the shade Medium Sand again because I can't find Fair Warm. I'm taking that and I'm just gonna go underneath my arch again. Like, if you like your arch very like exaggerated underneath your eyebrow, you just add a lighter color and that usually does the job. I probably should have did my brows skinnier, but my natural brow isn't skinny, so it is what it is. But yeah, this just gives a dramatic arch when you use a lighter color underneath your brows. Y'all see that? Ooh wee. Yes, y'all, that's eating. That brow is eating. That's my brows. I cleaned them, and now we're gonna blend underneath the brow. And I probably should use a smaller brush, but I'm gonna use that same brush that I use, and I'm gonna show you a trick so that you don't get on your lashes. You like push your lashes down with your finger, and then you just pat it in. Yeah, so it don't get on your lashes. Just pat it in. Boom. That's how you do that. Look at that. Boom. And then I like to take, you know, blend it out as much as you can. Take some on that, on the front of that brow a little bit, because you still want it to be like a, you want your brow to give like ombre effect. You want it to be faded in the front and then in the back mean business. So I like to like fade out. I like to fade out the front by putting a little bit of that concealer that was already on the brush on the front of my brow, and then I sometimes go back in with the pen. And I'm talking about the eyebrow pen. I go back in with it sometimes, and I like to like define the front so it still looks hair-like in the front. But you don't want like a unibrow situation, because I feel like sometimes it could give unibrow when you put too much in the front. So I still like to go, back in and do little hair strokes so that it's still hair there, but I don't want it to give unibrow. So I'm gonna just do little hair strokes in the front, because I still want it to be hair there, but I don't want it to give unibrow. So yeah, I'm doing my little hair light strokes. Y'all, and it must have been meant to be for me to make a video today, because when I say I'm having a good makeup day, this is no joke. No joke. And I'm kind of going to go back in with some of this powder, because I put some of that concealer from my eyebrow up there. So I want all of this to just still be blended the way I need to be blended, because I'm still going to go over it with like powder blush. So yeah. So y'all can see the brows. Get into the brows. Is it giving? We're going to go in and do our contour and blush. So I like to go in with Medium Contour by Juvia's Place. And I take this bottom one right here, and then I'm gonna use that for the side of my face and for my nose. So I like to take it and pat it. Like I said, this is Medium, the Juvia's Place Bronze Duo palette. This is my girl. I take it down the side of my face, like where I put the cream, basically. Follow wherever you put the cream at. I take that same brush that I used to put the cream, and I use that for the powder as well. And I put it in those same places. put it down my neck, not down my neck, but like on the bottom where my chin is and where the side of my face is, so it gives me that chisel look. I like to take it, I take the same brush and put it like where my eyebrows are, because I still want to get that snatch look. Because remember, that's why I put that cream contour in the beginning too. So you still want to put it in all the places you put it. But you see that? And I'm going to snatch that even more. Then I'm going to take it on my forehead, of course. Because you want to make your forehead small. Like, be for real. Who doesn't want their forehead? Well, some people love their forehead. But me, I want her to be a little slim. Slim. But yes, y'all see that? And sometimes I like to take a darker contour. This is no longer made. I'm still using this. I used this in my first video. This is the Morphe Big Shot. I don't know if you can find this on the black makeup market. I don't even know if that's a thing. I made that up. But they no longer sell it in stores. And I have a bunch of it from when I used to do makeup. So I still use it. Big Shot, Morphe Glam Bronze. This is my girl. She's like a darker shade. And I did get the darker shade of the Juvia's Place. I just haven't opened it yet. So I'm still using this until the wheels fall off. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. It's my girl. Then I like to take a smaller brush to contour my nose. It's like, I'm going to take like a smaller fluffy brush. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to use this one. This is like a small fluffy brush. And I'm going to take that bottom color that's in the Juvia's Place. And I'm going to take it up my eyebrow just like I did with the other one. But this time I have a smaller brush so I could be more defined. And I like to do like a little circular motion up by my brow. Like, just like that. Because it's also going to fan into like my fake eyeshadow. Because I don't really do eyeshadow. I do like bronzer on my eye. But I like to call it eyeshadow. You call it whatever you want to call it. But that's what I call it. And I take it down the sides of my nose to define my contour on my nose. Because we want that face snatch. Y'all see that? She snatched. Then I take that same brush, right? Follow me, follow me. I'ma go in a circular motion where my eyeshadow's supposed to be. Period. Y'all see that? And I'm gonna go a little dark on my eyeshadow. Because I do like my eyeshadow to be defined and dark. So I'm gonna take another brush because I usually use this for my nose contour, and I don't want to put a dark color on here because I know I'm going to go down the side of my nose. So I'm going to take another brush. I think I had a brush I want to take over here because I found it the other day. Oh, wait, this is another fluffy brush. I take this big fluffy brush, and I'm going to take Rihanna. Where is Fenty? I need the Fenty. Okay, Mocha Mami. This one, this is old, baby. This is the Mocha Mami bronzer. I think this is the darkest shade she has. She might have a darker one now. I don't know. I think she does have a darker one now, but this was the darkest shade at the time when I first bought Fenty. This is what I use if I want my eyeshadow to be real defined and real dark. I just pat it in the middle of my eye. And I'm wearing cheetah print tonight, so I definitely want my eyeshadow to be real dark and lovely, you know? I might even give myself a mauve tonight. Ooh, y'all see how dark it is compared to the other side? Clock it. Clock it. And sometimes I like to take it up my nose a little bit just to really define that nose contour. Like, y'all, when I say this eats, like, do y'all see the eyeshadow? It's not really eyeshadow. It's really just bronzer. And I just take it down my eye. Bye bye boom. I'm gonna take the lighter color of the L'Oreal Infallible. The L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder. This is Radiant Honey. So this is the shade that I usually use underneath my eyes to brighten my under eye. I like to take that shade, tap a smaller fluffy brush, and put it right underneath my brows to give me that, like, that gives like that 90s, 2000s lifted brow look. And if you're still into a lifted brow, this is gonna give you all of the life you need. And it just gives that airbrush look as well. Like, you know when the girls used to wear airbrush makeup? And I'm still gonna go back in and take that fluffy brush that I use for eyeshadow. And I'm still gonna go back in and still like define where I put the eyeshadow at, because I still want it to be a dark and a light contrast. Now I'm gonna show y'all a new product I also got for my eyeliner. Y'all know I used to do that little trick. I used to pull my eye down, then I used to use the Q-tip to put my eyeliner on. But I got this jumbo black bean eye pencil from NYX. Y'all, this is the easiest way to put on eyeliner. I used it for a wedding and they were like, I didn't feel nothing. Yeah, because I ate that. And this right here, I used to use the white one when I used to do like the little baby doll look, but I want to do black tonight because I just want my makeup to give like dark and lovely. So I want my eyes to look really intense. I don't know why, because I'm wearing cheetah print, so I just want it to be really intense. So I take the black eyeliner and I just pull my eye down and I go straight across. Y'all see that? You see how easy that was? Do you see how easy that was? Let me show you again. Just because you didn't see it. I need to figure out how to sharpen this though, because it's getting a little dull. I take it. And you want to look up while you're doing that too, because they could get wicked. And you don't want your eye to start watering. But y'all see how easy that was? I kid you not. Go buy that Black Bean Jumbo Pencil. I promise you, you will stop tearing up when you do your under eye makeup. And I want to take some of that brown that was on my eyeshadow and put it underneath my eye, just to make it more intense. You don't have to do this. This is an optional step. If I'm in a rush, I don't do this. But if I'm not in a rush, I'm going to do it. You take it and you swipe it across. Yeah. Intense. Y'all, when I say my makeup is eating today, it's showing out for y'all. I use the Juvia's Place blush palette, the Blush Duo palette. I use volume 4 and I might mix it with volume 6 tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna show y'all though. So this is the pink one. This is the one I like to use. So I kind of do ombre with this too. I take this lighter color down here, right? And you want to put that on first. So you put that on first, because you want it to ombre a little bit. You don't want it to be heavy. Then you take that darker color, tap it a little bit because it's very potent. Put it at the top right here. You want to keep it right here. Yes. When I say eating, babe, you're taking it. You're taking it, honey. And I take a little bit down here. You know, just a little bit. Because I love me some blush. I'm just a blush girl, okay? And then I am going to take the orange one too, because I'm just extra like that. And it's the summertime and I want my face to glow. So I'm going to do it. I like to take the orange, but I really like to take the darker orange because the lighter orange don't really show up on my face. I take it and I put it on there. It do something to me. Ooh. It do something to my spirit. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Orange blush for the summer is a vibe. Y'all see that? Orange blush on a black girl. And I like to take some of my nose a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Orange blush on a black girl. It's the best thing on earth. You gotta get you some of that. Okay, now let me show you my other new favorite thing that I like to do. I started using the Sephora matte pressed powder. It's the matte powder foundation. I use 44N. This is my new all over face powder. So instead of using copper like I was using, I use this, and I feel like this matches me perfectly. Like, I have not had no problems with this. This is like my perfect face match. So take it with a fluffy brush, a big fluffy brush. This is probably, yeah, this is an e.l.f. brush. I don't know what it's called. I got it a long time ago. I pat it in there, tap it, because I don't want it to be excess, and I swirl it around to make my face blend in. So all those places where I put the white powder at, I go over that. And not under my eyes yet, because I still want my under eyes to be bright. So I'm not going to take it across there, but I'm definitely going to take it on my forehead a little bit, on the sides. I don't really like to take it like exactly on the places where I highlight, like above my lip and stuff, because that's where I highlighted, so I still want it to be highlighted. But like definitely down my face, on the sides of my face, baby, everything is gonna blend. You're not gonna catch me slipping. So now let me show you. If you watch my other video, you know this trick already. I take this Radiant Honey and I put my brush in here a little bit. This is like this is the L'Oreal Infallible, like I said, foundation in a powder. I take some of that and I put it, I kind of swipe it across my under eye to take away the powder one that I used to like kind of bake a little bit. Really, I didn't bake, but it's still some powder there. And I swipe it. I swipe it in my inner corner, because you want that inner corner to be bright, okay? I love me a bright under eye, and that's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a bright under eye. And I love this technique. It just makes everything look brighter under my eyes. Sometimes I'll take it across my nose. Sometimes I'll take it right here, my cupid's bow, and take it down here. I don't take too much, because I still want my nose contour, first of all, to still be there. And I don't want it to be too bright to where it looks crazy and it gives me flashback. So now I take a little bit of the powder that was on that brush and just take it down my nose to make sure that nose contour is still there, which of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? And I kind of plug and chug until I get that effect that I want. So I might take some more of the Radiant Honey and just put some more like right here, just to make sure it's giving me all that I got. Like giving you the best that I got. Yes. And I still want to take this down here to make sure this is like doing what I need to do, the little smoky effect underneath my eye. Yes, Lord. Y'all, I am pleased today. My makeup behaved. And it might look extra bright, but when I spray it, y'all gonna see it's not gonna be that bright. So I'm gonna take some more of the blush because I took some of it away when I swiped that stuff there. And just make sure my blush is still there. I'm such a blush girl that like, I wanna make sure the blush is still blushing like it needs to be blushing. But this is the face before I spray. Let me show you what order I spray in. Let me show y'all what I do. First, I take the Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist. This is the girl that I was spraying in between with. I take her. Spray it down. Spray it down. You see how it made all those powders melt together? So this is the one that kind of, that's what I was trying to say at the beginning. This is the one that kind of melts the powders together so that everything is cohesive and goes together. Everything's cohesive, it goes together. And I do want to mention, because I don't think I mentioned it when I took the powder away from where my smile lines were. Y'all see how that powder went away? Because I took that all over face powder and just swiped it across. The powder is so fine that all it takes is for you to swipe the brush across and you're straight. So I sprayed that Continuous Setting Mist that made all the powders melt together so that everything looks cohesive. I didn't spray too much, but I sprayed just enough to do what it needed to do. Now let me show you my next step, because then I go in with my highlighter. The highlighter I use is Haus Labs Fire Opal. This is new. I wasn't using this when I did my first beginner friendly video. This Fire Opal Haus Labs, I need to use their blush. I bought their blush, I haven't used it yet. They have like a peach blush, and this is how it looks. It's very pretty. It's like an orangey, peachy highlight. Very cute, very cute. So let me show you the brush I use. Y'all, and if this video, like I was talking kind of fast, I'm so sorry. I just tend to talk fast. I really am not trying to, but I hope I explain to the best of my ability, to the best of your understanding. Hey, if you got any questions, you definitely could ask me down below. But I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take this brush. It's like a fan brush, but like I like the top of this brush because like it's kind of spiky and it's kind of fine at the top, so it doesn't put on too much of this highlight. So I just tap it in there. I tap the top because that takes off excess product. I tap the top of my lip. And the reason I like to spray first is because it makes the highlight stand out more. That's why I sprayed first. And then I'm gonna take some on my cheeks. So I like to smile and then just pat it, because I don't like excess highlight on my cheek anymore. I just like it in the areas where the light is gonna shine on me. I like it in the areas where the light is gonna shine on me. Then I put a little bit in the middle of my nose, just like that. I literally go like this, boop. And then I take some of my middle finger, put it right here to give me a button nose. Yes. Sometimes I take a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my forehead, just a little though. And yeah, and then I like to go in with the highlight just to make sure that's all blended out, just a little bit of it. And I like to go in with that fluffy brush too to make sure everything is blended out, because I'm about to spray with my heavy hitters now. This is when I'm really about to set everything for real. Like, it's about to get serious. It's about to get serious. That's how my face looks after my first spray. I put on my highlight, so you see the highlight is highlighting, it's doing what it needs to do. Now I'm going to spray with my, so dang, I shook it up before y'all could see it, but I don't know if y'all could kind of see it, but the top is like oily and the bottom is the spray. So I'm going to shake it up, because this is what I'm going to use to help set. And I use this before I use one size, because my one size is too matte for me, but it just makes sure my makeup stays all night. Like every time I use one size, my makeup stays all night. So I like using it, so I'm going to continue to use it, but I wanted something that made it not be like too too matte. I don't like a face that's too matte anymore, but I still want it to be matte. So I sprayed this. This is a dewy setting spray, remember, and it's also a primer. I spray this, and you don't want to spray too much because you don't want your face to be oily. So I spray as much as, you know, I deem fit, right? And you see it gave me like that glow. Right. Okay. I'll let that dry, right? Now I'm going to take my one size onto Dawn spray. And this is my final setting spray. This is gonna make sure the makeup is set. So that first one was like to melt the powder together. I use this to combat the matteness in the one size, and then I use the one size to make sure my makeup stays. It's not moving. I promise you, when I say this stuff is bulletproof, this is what Beyonce wore to the Renaissance concert. That's why her makeup was on all night and all those lights. Patrick Star, you did your big one, baby. I can't even lie. I can't even yai. So I'm finna spray. Okay, so I'm finna close my eyes. I might sneeze. It gets crazy. Let's do it. Whew. I told y'all. And one thing about it, that spray dries so fast that you don't have to fan or nothing. It's already dry. Sometimes I take the Morphe after that and just do a little 1-2, you know, just to make sure everything is set. But you really don't need to. I'm just extra. Everything is set, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Right? Now we're gonna do our lip combo. And much has not changed about the lip combo, I will be honest. Not much has changed. We're gonna use the Perfect Precision eyeliner in brown. I don't use the lip liner, I use the eyeliner. Doesn't make a difference if you find a lip liner, whatever. This is what I like to use. I line my lips with this, and I like to overline my lips. Let me get a little close so y'all can see. So first I do my natural line. I take it on the bottom of my lips. Now this is when I overline. So I kind of draw like a little McDonald's arch over my cupid's bow. You just make it a little bit more heightened. You see that? I ain't do too much. I just heightened it a little bit. Then I'll take a little bit on the side of my lips, like. And overline it a little bit on the bottom. It's really not that deep. And I'm probably gonna keep it really dark like this, but what I am gonna do, I'm gonna take this little wipey, napkin that I have, and just wipe the middle. We're gonna wipe the middle. That took away some of that liner so that the middle can be pink or whatever color I choose. I'm probably gonna choose pink because that's just me. So then I like to take the NYX Butter Gloss in Vanilla Cream Pie. And I like to put that in the middle. Just like this. I like to put it on the bottom lip first. And then kind of smack them together. Ooh, that's pretty. But also, I still want it to be brighter in the middle. So sometimes what I do is I'll take this Anastasia. This is Anastasia Pure Hollywood. I'll take some of this and put it in the middle to make it a little lighter. Like a little 1-2. Now sometimes what I don't like is that'll completely change the color. So I'll keep popping it together, but I'll still take some of that Vanilla Cream Pie and I'll hood it on top of that. Y'all see that? Cause I still wanted to give pink, but I wanted to show more. That's why I do that. So I got this from Sephora. It's Sephora lip gloss. It's called Gloss. And let me see what shade it's in. Because this will also help lighten the middle of my lip. Sorry, some of my lashes, y'all. They was trying to get us. The tears was trying to come. I had to tell them, slow your roll. We ain't doing none of that. You know what I could do? I'm going to add some liner. I mean some mascara on the bottom lash to see if that help. That might be a little distraction. A lot of y'all probably like, this girl is dumb. She added more stuff. Yes, because I just want to make sure that you can't tell that I almost cried my makeup off. Anyways, these lashes gonna get you. I was showing y'all that I used the gloss, Sephora lip gloss. This is the shade Yes Honey. And you can find it in any Sephora store. I'm gonna put that in the middle to brighten it even more and give it more of a glossy look. Y'all see that? Ooh, I think that did it for me. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Honey. Lava Cake by NYX. And I'm gonna reinforce that liner because I still want that liner to be like va boom. So I'm gonna reinforce it. Just go around the line again. Yeah. Cause you still want your lips to give. You still want your lips to give like Brat Star vibes. So that's the lip combo, and yeah, that's pretty much the face, y'all. That's how I do my makeup now. Y'all were wondering, everybody's been asking me, oh my god, do a makeup tutorial, do an updated makeup tutorial. Babe, not much has changed, but some has changed. I haven't really done nothing different for real, for real. I'm talking about I haven't done nothing different. It is different, but it's not at the same time. Like I'm still doing the basics that I was doing before. I just added a few more steps. Just a few. And as y'all can see, the face is sitting, baby. I don't know what to tell you. Run and tell your homegirls that Nori has a new tutorial up, because I ate that, period. Cute, like it, yeah. $40. This is my updated makeup routine, beginner friendly makeup routine / summer friendly makeup routine / going out all night makeup routine. This is what I do when I'm going somewhere, period. If I'm going somewhere and I want to put on a face, that's the face I do. I talked y'all through it. I hope it helps. If you have any questions, make sure you ask down below. The comment section is a friendly, safe space for you to ask your questions that you have for me to answer. If you want me to answer any of your questions, if you have any questions about anything I did that you didn't understand, if you have more specific questions if I didn't cover something, let me know. I tried to make this as beginner friendly as possible and show you every little thing that I did, down to the set sprays, the powders, the brushes. I explained why I did certain things. Listen, if you have any more questions, let me know. If you like the look, make sure you like this. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. We're at 4,000 now. Let's get to 5,000. Let's get to 10,000. Let's do it. I'm just happy to be here and to give the girls makeup tutorials and makeup tips because I've been in this game for a while now. I might do a Q&A next video while I do my makeup. I don't know, would y'all like that? Comment down below if y'all would like a Q&A. Let me know what videos y'all want from me. Watch my birthday vlog. I just had a Bad Girls themed birthday. Where were y'all at? I need those views to go up so I could drop episode 2. Y'all are playing with me. But I decided that I'm gonna drop this first, then I'm gonna drop episode 2 because I need y'all to run up episode 1. Like, what are y'all doing? We did all of that for y'all. Like, we put on a production for y'all. Go like my vlogs. Go watch my vlogs. And subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm so happy you came. Let me know if you love this makeup look down below. I'm so happy you guys are here. I'm happy for y'all to be a part of the family. For y'all to join my little gang, my little, people don't like the C word, but my little cult. Join my little posse and just be with the girls. Like, come and be and gather with the girls. We like makeup, we like shopping, we like fashion hauls, we like all the things the girls do. Just stay tuned because we got more coming. Your next biggest beauty influencer, it's me. I'm here. You've been waiting for that girl. She is here. She's here to teach you all the tips that she knows, all the things she knows. And I'm here for you, to be a vessel for you. I'm here so you can live through me. So I can show you the things you need to do to be that girl. But yeah. So it's Shanorri. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll be back with another video because, duh. Bye, girl.